And
I have a question, but I want to get this started, so I'll wait until the runs begin.
All right.
We're ready to go.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, go! Tressa
right.
just got just what you need.
All right, so my question. Tressa is the category you run the most of. I believe you told me you only know one other.
No, this is actually the only category.
Okay, this is the only one you know at all. Well, then my question is Tressa best girl?
Oh, Tressa's absolutely best girl.
Okay, so starting off the run, you're wrong. Also, good thing to do right at the start of the run.
Oop. I don't think I got that equipped.
It's in... There you go. You want to buy this bow. It's a good bow to have for the first chapter here.
Someone called the best bow.
Best bow. It allows
I mean,
just a little bit of extra damage, which is actually going to make a big amount of difference here on the first boss fight.
At the beginning of the game, really, you're fighting with bare bones equipment, so...
Yeah. Also, I just want to point out something. Tressa is, I don't know, I think she's like 18 according to the actual game information. But an 18-year-old girl just bought wine from a stranger outside of a bar. And now she's about to go over here and buy something called sleepy weed from a stranger on the street in broad daylight. There's something questionable about this town. I just want to kind of point that out.
And spike the wine, by the way.
Yes.
With the help of the barkeep.
Yes. Just a little bit of question.
She's just out here hustling. I don't know why you gotta shame her like that.
In all actuality, the story here is some pirates stole stuff from somebody. And so her plan to get the stuff back from the pirates is to give them a barrel of wine that is drugged with sleep weed so that they'll all fall asleep.
Yep. And then we go in and we clean up.
It's the perfect plan.
It is.
This is an encounter that I don't want to be a part of this. So what we're going to do just real quickly is break that enemy. If you've ever played a Persona game, it has a very similar system to that with breaking. Only we break them, we run away. We don't want any part of this. Let's continue onwards. This is a speed run. We don't want to fight. Oh, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Ready or not, here I come.
Okay.
All right, so we got a $25 donation by Striketh, who says, "Tell Zombie, okay Google, play iPhone 65 Blue." He'll get the reference.
Yes! I'm blue,
Yeah. We also all got that reference. Then we got sorry about that. We got a $5 donation by Green Mario, who says, "You got this, Zombie. You're more than a roommate or a friend. You're as close as family to me. Love you, man." And as Cyclops says, "Kick its butt."
Absolutely. Mario, love your face, buddy.
And we got another $20.05 donation by Sharp Steve, who says, "You look sharp, Zombie. Bring it in under 55 minutes."
Oh, I'll do it. Let's do it.
And another $25 anonymous dollar, again with the anonymous dollar donations. Anonymous $25 donation who says, "Go ZombiePunk."
Thank you. You guys are so generous. I love every single one of y'all. You're doing this for a great cause. Thank you.
I wish I could get sub 55.
Right?
Well, we'll see how we do here. So in here, I want to kill one pirate and one pirate only, pick up a chest, and then go beat Mick and Mac, which is the boss.
And much to the theme, the pirates are asleep right now, so...
Yeah, thanks to the little barrel of goodness we gave him.
Fun fact, so there's an encounter mechanic in this game. When you get into battles, there's a possibility to either surprise the opponent or have the opponent surprise you. This game and its beautiful programming, you're allowed to get surprised by a pirate while it is sleeping.
I literally had that happen during my practice run backstage. I was like, I'm surprised that he's still asleep, I guess.
I'd like to give a shout outs to two people in the community who had that happen, and one of my favorite Twitch clips probably ever was born from it.
What to do?
Was that like Xanaris that happened to?
No, it was Lapra and Jack.
Oh. Yeah, speaking of the community, the Octopath community is just, they're some of the sweetest human beings you'd ever want to meet.
Yes.
They're so awesome. So just like right now, just so I don't forget it later, huge shout out to Xanaris and Xenosync. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
I feel like it's been forever since I've seen Xenosync.
I saw him just the other day.
Oh, cool.
He's doing pretty good.
That's good to hear. So in this boss, I guess I can go over this. Right now, the strategy is that we picked up an item in this dungeon called a Thunder Soulstone, which is a Soulstone is basically, you know, the items in RPGs where you get to hit every enemy with a certain elemental type. What our plan is for this fight is we're slowly going to be, we start off by getting Mix Shield down to 1, and then we're going to be very slowly working on Max Shield, and while we're doing that, we're trying to up our boost points so that we can pull off a really strong attack and then be able to kill them basically in a row.
What to do?
Tressa does not start with any AoE skills, so she can only hit one enemy at a time, so it's the best way we have to go about this.
By the way, we got another $25 donation by Play Elf? Am I saying this right?
I don't know.
Kia Elf.
Kia Elf.
Kia
Yes.
Elf. Sorry. So, and they say, go zombie, go. And while I was reading this, Cyclops donated 10 bucks and says, ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk.
Ka-chunk, baby, and there's Mick and Mac out of here.
Also, shoutouts to the one boss where the music keeps going after the fight.
Yeah, I know, right?
And speaking of the music, this game has an amazing soundtrack.
It's incredible.
Please listen to it.
Yes.
Please just play this game,
Yes,
actually.
that too.
I should probably do that eventually.
You should.
Literally never played it.
And also, for those of you that do want to play it, don't worry. We're skipping literally every cutscene in this game. So you're only going to get spoiled what the bosses look like. And
You're going to get spoiled what the bosses look like and what I end up sharing if I accidentally share something.
Fair enough. But before we leave town, we do have to stop by, say goodbye to Mom and Dad. But we're also going to skip that cutscene because this is a speed run. We're in a hurry.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
We've already talked about tossing morality out the window.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like any good RPG, you just say bye to your parents and go off on an adventure.
Yeah.
Take notes, kids.
So
There's
coming,
a character in this game who's basically a Pokemon trainer.
oh yeah, and we actually pick her up in this run. So the run I'm actually doing is the Therian Hanit route. It is not the fastest route for this game, but it is the safest, I would
Yeah.
say.
It is safer on the major condition that there's one class in the game that shows up in this route that is absent from the current fastest route of this category, which is, okay, technically the fastest route of this category is dumb, but the most common route, or the most common faster route is Ulbrich and Primrose.
Yep. Yeah, the fastest route is sitting here resetting over and over again until you get a Kate.
Yeah, which is like a 3% encounter that lets you, I don't even know.
You get a Kate right there?
You have to get a Kate on
Right
the way
here.
to
Yeah.
Atlas Dam,
Oh
which is
my
the next
gosh,
town we're heading.
yeah.
Yep. I surprised my foe. Good.
That's a guaranteed flea.
Yep. Out of here. So we are heading, so like any good RPG, we can't do this alone. We can't save the world by ourselves. We need party members. Well, still.
Shout out to Jack, who has done solo character runs.
Which is
There's
ridiculous.
actually Steam achievements for doing solo character runs.
I did
believe
not
it or
know that.
Yeah.
Step right.
Big shout out to Jaku. Great guy. Also, we have a $25 donation by Cryptech Fox who says, Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk,
Oh.
ka-chunk,
Two.
ka-chunk, ka-chunk. And yes, if you donate, I will read every single ka-chunk.
I'm
Get your
glad this
chunks
meme
in.
is alive and well.
What am I missing?
So you're missing what happened last year at No Reset.
Oh.
Quick story time while we get to Cyrus. Last year at the hotel after a long day here speedrunning, I was thirsty and went to a vending machine to get something to drink. Well, I put $1 in and it spits out 10 dimes
What to do?
going ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. I get the 10 dimes, I try to put it in, get something else, same thing, it kicks it back out. I do it again, same thing. I tell Vesper about this when I get back to the room. My first stream back from No Reset, he donates to me in bits, in 10-bit increments, and I have text to voice on. So
Oh,
he just
no.
spam emoted me with that, just ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. So it's become a stream meme at this point.
Okay, but you need an emote for ka-chunk now.
I probably do, in all honesty.
Zombie Ka-chunk?
Zombie ka-chunk. I
Do you
can
have
see that.
numbers in your prefix?
Nope.
Oh, you're lucky.
I got real lucky with my
Yeah,
prefix.
I'm technically the second person with my prefix, so I'm Lori 1.
Mine is like Tosa G because it's Tosa G virus and I couldn't get a name change.
Yeah, I know people that changed their Twitch name for a little bit just to get a good prefix.
That's fair, honestly.
Yeah. So in here, we need to kill 2 enemies, open a chest, and beat the boss. We also need to make sure we pick up a skill called Hired Help. So Hired Help is very interesting. It is essentially pay to win. We spend money to do damage.
Here I go.
It's actually really neat because as I've been learning this run, it's the routing that you have to take to pick up money is really specific throughout the entire game, and they kind of base on RNG a little bit, getting up, picking up specific chests, picking up specific items to sell all at the very end. The magic number, 88200.
Yep. And there's a little like special ability that every character has. For the most obvious one is probably Cyrus's. You can see the analyze foe when you get into a battle instantly shows one of the enemy's weaknesses. Tressa's is called Eye for Money. So every time when there's like enough time in between screen transitions, Tressa, when in your party, will be picking up a little bit of money off the ground. So your money kind of slowly goes up. And I'll just say this now in terms of how much money we use in this run. If we were using this save file to play like the whole game, all 8 stories, this would be the worst resource management you've ever seen in your life. But the structure of a single story just lets this work out.
Oh, yeah.
So there we go.
And now she knows Hired Help.
Yep, she now knows Hired Help. You're about to see that firsthand here. Now, this boss fight can be pretty shady, guys. Bear with me. I'm going to try to walk you through this one. So we got to be very careful. First thing we're going to do is use a soul stone. We'll see how that does.
Nice.
All right, so his friends are now gone. We're going to... Okay, that didn't do too much. I think that was a mistake there. But hold up, guys. Hold up. I got something for you all.
Thank you, Tressa.
And then we're going to get smacked. You know what? Let's finish this. Break.
He still has like thousands of HP left. What are you gonna do?
We're gonna pay to win.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Russell. Bye-bye.
Literally pay to win.
Yeah.
Shout out to the EA strats.
We're not.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. So we got a few cutscenes to skip here. We got to go see Cyrus's headmaster as he pretty much tells the headmaster, I quit. I'm going to go look for stuff.
Dang story element slowing us down.
Well, it's kind of the opposite. It's just like, you're fired. And he's like, I wanted to be fired. I have a book to look for. We're not going to look for the book. This isn't Cyrus's story. We just kind of needed him. You need to play through a character's story. Fortunately, when you pick up a new character, as you saw, you could skip everything pre-dungeon. But that doesn't stop you from having to do post-dungeon stuff before leaving the city. I mean, that's fine with me because we get to hear this 5 seconds of Cyrus's theme.
Just
Now,
quality.
real quick, we're going to terrorize this tiny girl into telling us where we can find a soul stone.
It's the left.
Now, coming up next is probably one of the more unforgiving aspects of RNG in this run. We have to go to a place called Whisperwood.
Whistlewood.
Was it Whistlewood? I thought it was
Whisperwood is, we'll get to that later.
Okay. I got the name wrong because I'm horrible. But
It's okay. It's literally like almost the same name.
It is. It really is. And so essentially what I have to do is really hope and pray for a specific encounter to give me 100 job points so that Cyrus can get the moves he needs.
Just get a cape.
Or we can get a cake.
Just get a cape.
Yeah, that's
get a
the
cape.
easy way.
Now, there's some backup strats here that I lose some time on. Like, honestly, right here, just in case we do get bad RNG, what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is just go ahead and kill these guys and get a little bit of job points. That way, it saves me from grinding too much if we get bad RNG in here.
Yeah. You're at 39 on Cyrus now. You need about 90 more, 91 more.
Which, by the way, earlier where Tressa did say thank you for trying to collect, that is $5 so far. I owe the charity.
Nice.
So we're going to come over here, grab this, come back, and RNG, what are we getting? Not
The
good.
worst JP encounter in the whole area.
No, it's not the worst. There is one worse, it looks like. Because the horn guys get better than just like the normal ones.
I thought the masked ones gave slightly more.
Yeah.
Time to close
Slightly.
shop.
Oh yeah,
But
no,
still-
you still don't want you still don't want quad frog.
Yeah.
You're usually looking for these bugs called sud bugs.
Yeah.
That are like tiny little caterpillar spawn Satan.
Yeah, they will give you a big ka-chunk of JP.
What's worse? Bad RNG or bad ka-chunk?
There we go. This is one I want to see. This gives about 18, 19.
Did you hear me there?
I know I heard you.
Okay.
He's ignoring you now.
Okay.
Because it's
Well-
the bad ka-chunk.
Okay, well, ignore this guy, not me. I'm the messenger.
I'm the messenger. Oh,
You have enough, I think.
yep, I
Yeah,
should.
that's enough.
Whoop.
That is all right.
Donate BP for her. Yep.
Yep.
We good. Oh, dang it.
So, yeah, when you start learning more and more skills on a class, you get these support skills, which are like passive abilities. And Cyrus's, the Scholar's first support skill is evasive maneuvers, which adds a lot to the multiplier in terms of steps you can take before you get into an encounter. This is not only very convenient, but will straight up let us cut through high-level areas without having to worry about a thing.
Like the entire area. Because if you were noticing before, we're getting like 2 or 3 encounters
I got
per screen. You're
got
gonna
none.
get 0 to
Yeah.
1.
And so it's the basis, it's the foundation of every run, really. Right now, not including Kate routes, there's one run that doesn't get Cyrus, and it has an easy way to get Scholar early anyways.
Now, some of them can be a little shaky. Like right here, I'll duck in here, especially since we did not get the collect off on Russell. I get a little bit of money, but also this is gonna go at transitioning screens will reset the step counter. So while if I were to try to do the entire run, I have maybe a 30% chance of getting an encounter.
Yeah.
If I duck into that cave, I get none. So that's more of a marathon safety strat than
Yeah.
anything.
There's a really weird thing about the way that the step counter resets on screen transitions to where if you notice the danger level of an area or the name of the screen change, that's when like the step counter will reset. But one of the dungeon types in this game, there's like 3 or 4 types usually. There's like a cave type thing, some sort of like ruinous type stuff, a forest, and a mansion. And a mansion usually has 2 screens that are the exact same name and the exact same level in terms of like enemy encounter. So in a mansion, your step counter doesn't get reset, but like every other screen does. So you'll see how we deal with that later in the run, because I believe this route has 2 mansions in it.
Yeah.
Yep. You're also going to see some other interesting step counter
Methods.
methods. The
Yeah. I know.
manipulation, that's the word I was trying to
There you
think
go.
of.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were thinking.
He's really good at the words.
I am.
Yeah.
So I tried to run away there and failed, so we're going to get pelted a little bit, and that's fine.
Let's do this.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Fun fact about running is that every turn you run, only one character can run. After that, your whole turn is wasted for every other character. But every time you run, your chance to run next turn, like, increases.
Oh, that's nice.
So by the time, if you're still alive by turn 4, there's like only 1 in like maybe 1,000 or 10,000 chance you'll fail to run. Which has created some funny situations.
Oh, I could only imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Please just leave. Just
Yeah.
standing there again, just getting pelted over and over.
You know, if you're not in a high level area and get
But,
one
yeah.
shot.
So this is the Shrine of Thunderblade. We're going to step in here to grab this. This allows us to multi-class any of our party members as a warrior. We're not going to do it just yet. But we'll be getting actually 3 of these. Normally in the Primrose, in the Therian Hanit route, you would only get 2. The one for the warrior, one for the merchant. I am going to be doing a marathon safety strat of grabbing the Huntress class near the end of the game just to have a bit of safety on the final boss.
That's the class I mentioned earlier that is absent from the Primrose Ulbrich route that makes it more risky. Because not only do you not want to pick up that job shrine, but also you do not get Haunted, who is the base hunter.
Yep.
The Pokemon trainer.
Yes, the Pokemon.
It is 100% possible to kill the final boss of Tressa without a single hunter move.
But
It
there is
just-
one that you would like to have.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So right here is one of those interesting step counter manipulations. So I can't make it exactly to where I need to go without getting an encounter, and an encounter here would kill me. So instead, I'm just going to quit.
Yeah.
Happy no reset, everybody. I'm just kidding.
Was a good attempt.
So instead, I'm going to load back in, and that resets the step counter.
Yep.
Easy.
So now we'll be able to run to the left here and make it to the Shrine of the Trader. Basically free.
Yep.
Fun fact, it is possible to skip that save and reload. I think it's a less than 10% chance.
Oof.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
So to put this in perspective,
do it.
What level is this area right now?
Low 20s.
Low 20s.
I
And-
think Moonstruck Coast and oh yeah, no, Moonstruck Coast is 23 right now, I believe.
And what level are we?
4.
5?
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Just
Yep.
putting in perspective.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, there's some interesting perspective later on.
Yeah, oh yeah, level 23.
We'll,
Yep.
we'll get to that later.
We have time for a donation real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Go right ahead.
So Master Fred's 7 donated $25, and he says, "Hey guys, some more love for No Reset. Hope you guys are having a blast this weekend. Can't wait for the next event up here in the cold. Oh, and ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk,
Ka-chunk!
ka-chunk."
Yes.
Keep the ka-chunks coming.
Keep them going.
All right, so where are we headed now?
We are going to head into this town and scream at an old man.
Oh, I can't wait. I love yelling at the elderly.
Okay, Boomer.
Scream at this old man. He tells us where a large soulstone is.
Oh yeah, that's something to mention. We never talked about this. Back when we used that soulstone on Russell, that was a medium soulstone. There are 3 types of soulstone, small, medium, and large. The only change is, large ones do more damage.
Yep, they all hit every enemy. It's just an increase in damage. The one we just picked up was a large.
Yeah. And fun fact about this game in general, magic never misses in this game.
Oh,
Nope.
Yeah,
Magic
that's-
OP.
Yeah, but there's like SP costs, and some characters don't have good elemental attack.
Yeah.
All right. So right here, I'm going to do a safety strat that you typically will not see during a run where someone's trying to PB or world record. You can make it through, grab both chests, and get to the save spot without an encounter. There is probably about a 30% chance you'll get one, though. 30,
I think
40?
it's less than 30.
You think so?
Yeah, no, I don't even know who does that, honestly.
So I
40.
grab that chest, jump back, and then just go back at it.
Yeah, that's really more common. The screen is kind of scary.
Yeah.
You said it.
Yeah.
45.
I didn't pay attention to that in the practice room at all. I was just taking his word for it. Like, oh yeah, it's only like 20, 30.
No.
Yeah, we're level 7.
The enemies here, if I get into a fight, will hit me for 2,000 damage.
So the only chance of survival, you get into an encounter here, you have to get the turn 1 escape
Yes.
or like a surprise round escape.
Yes.
You are not going to surprise an enemy
You're not gonna
at level
surprise-
7.
Yeah.
No.
Hell, there's like an 80% chance you're going to be caught by surprise. And even if you're not going to succeed at
Yeah.
fleeing.
And then you die, back to last save.
Yup. Make it across the bridge. Now, there's a small chance I did
Nice.
not get one. There's a very, very small chance I can get an encounter
That
right
screen
there.
is scary.
Yeah. It's the worst feeling being at the edge of the screen, about to transition and encounter.
Oh, yeah.
You can get encounters literally with that thing, like at the bottom left. There. Like, you can be, the game is like, hey, you made it. Nope.
Nope.
We want you to die to birds.
Yep.
Didn't you want to fight something?
Oh, no.
No. You want to
So-
fight level 50?
So essentially what we're doing up here is we are collecting a whole bunch of items that we're going to sell later to get enough money to beat the final boss. So this is a lot of in-game prep we're doing right now
Yeah.
before we even really get into Tressa's story.
We don't even have 2 of the characters we need.
Yeah, we do. We're just... Ah!
They won't get caught on the wall.
Yeah, luckily the step counter does not move forward unless I'm actually moving. I can sit
Yeah.
there and run into a wall for the next hour and not get an encounter. So-
Also, like, one of the most exclusive clubs in this game is people who've gotten an encounter in that dungeon. It's possible.
yeah.
I've never done it.
Me neither, but I've seen it happen.
Yeah, it's rare. It's great though.
So over here, we're gonna grab something, and we're gonna buy a few things. Once again, this is more in-game setup. We are going to grab this silver purse. I believe this sells for 4,000.
8,000?
Oh, 8,000.
It's one
I
of
knew it was decent. This person, we are going to buy a large pomegranate. This person, we're going to buy a large pomegranate.
And pomegranates are the last item we've yet to explain, really. They just give you BP, like, on the spot.
Yeah, but they are vital for the final boss. And we're going to buy these 3 medium soul stones that are actually going to be used to kill the very next boss we fight.
But yeah, so like, yeah, we've been talking about BP. Every turn you get a new boost point that you don't use one. A large pomegranate will, on the spot, give whatever character we use it on 4 BP. And we can't even use 4 per turn. Like, it's crazy.
All right, so now we get to get our third-party member.
Now we get our Pokemon trainer.
Yep, Hanit is really awesome. She has a very interesting dialect. I'll let you just sit there real quick. Understand it not, for what reason would such a beast come to our woods? Doth this herald some greater ill that comes our way? You get the idea at this point.
She's speaking tongues.
She has a very interesting dialect.
For being a fan of Shakespeare, she is not a character that uses spears.
I see what you did there.
Oh, that's something. I mentioned magic earlier, and weaknesses. This is a big part in what comes into weaknesses. There are 12 attack types in this game, 6 physical weapons, 6 magic types. Each character can wield, when not multi-class, can wield either 1 or 2 weapons, depending on what job they are. And Scholar is the only skill that has, or the only class that naturally has more than 1 elemental type to it.
Get that cool cat, you never use it.
Yup.
So sad.
So we're going to go here and talk to a radioactive lemur possum.
Oh. Right, just like in any forest.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But the radioactive lemur possum, a.k.a. Gisarma, is not too pleased to see it. Look at that.
Ooh.
Don't you just want to cuddle that thing?
No,
Not even a little bit.
I want to cuddle it with a chainsaw, honestly.
I would rather cuddle my dog.
Perfect.
Cool,
All
nobody
right.
died.
Nobody died. That's perfect.
Arrows up on.
We'll do a rain of... Oh! That is not good.
Uh-oh.
So there's still a chance here. Hold up. Yeah, hold up.
Cannot donate to yourself.
No, I can't, but I can donate to Hanit, who doesn't even have that yet. Never mind.
So yeah. Rain of Arrows is an attack that can hit between 3 and 8 times. And it's kind of like one of those abilities like, oh, it could hit a lot, but it has low accuracy. It's always guaranteed to hit at least 3 times. Especially considering you didn't boost it there. 6 hits is
Yeah, that's a lot.
less than
Yep.
common.
It's fine. We're gonna do a little bit of backup here, because in reality, I need to do 1,800 more damage to him.
Yeah.
So, guess what? Just for you,
Yes.
Jabagel.
I get the cat.
There you go.
All right, cool. All right, I'm happy. And then now we can.
All right.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
All right. Not looking good. Wait. The normal ISO stuff. Should I have that?
That was a rare drop from Russell.
A gift for you.
Ah.
I'd say revive Haunted.
Yeah,
My
probably
suggestion.
should.
And if Haunted moves, she's fast. She might move first in the turn. Yeah.
There we
Just
go.
Rain of Arrows again.
Yeah.
Maybe boost it to be safe because you already got a 6 hit. I don't know if you're gonna get a 4. Yep. I'm a fool.
Classic.
Like
Oh, Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah!
$2 for charity. First game over screen.
And time. No, I'm just kidding.
So fortunately, this game auto-saves
Quite often.
every loading screen.
So we get another attempt at it.
Yeah. So you never have to worry about like your run being over when you die, unless you die like 10 times in a row, which
Yeah.
is
That's just we just call that a reset.
I make it sound
Yeah.
like you're a fool for doing that, but like you're not. That
Honestly,
happens all the time.
for the last like 2 weeks I've been practicing heavily, that's the first time I've died to Gasarma.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't happen often.
No.
No.
There we go.
Okay, 4's good.
That's a more ordinary turn.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Okay. Now we're good to go.
What to do?
What to do?
What to do? There we go.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
There we go.
What to do? Try this on the side.
A gift for you.
So yeah, starting with Gasarma, this is really where you see more and more where the boss fights are not kind of scripted. Instead, you actually have to think about certain things that happen.
Yeah.
Because it's Gasarma and Omar that had like the multi, and I guess the final boss too.
Yep.
That had the multi attack hits.
Yep.
That can attack pretty much anyone in your party, and if you get down, you kind of have to react and adjust to the situation
Yeah.
you're given.
Yep.
It's tricky for sure.
That second attempt, that was good. That was clean. That's what you expect to see.
Oh yeah, the second time around, that's how it should go. Gasarma just really, well, it wasn't even Gasarma's fault, it was Hanit's fault.
Yeah. Honey was too good.
Yeah.
Calm down, girl. You're showing off.
My RNG was too good, so I was,
Blessed and cursed by the RNG.
I'm gonna need y'all, if y'all are doing bless RNG in chat, keep it up, but tone
down
it back a little.
Spam
just
it every
a-
other second.
There you go.
If you get good RNG on something that is not good for you, is it still good RNG though?
It's
That's a philosophical question right there.
okay. Well, the turn.
Have you caught this Pokemon yet, by the way, Jabagel?
No, I haven't got that one yet.
Okay.
Thou darest.
Looks
Why
like
are you spoiling Sword and Shield for the viewers? I thought we didn't want to do this.
we're playing it right now. we have the Pokemon trainer.
I was gonna say, I swear to God, if you're playing Pokemon on my couch.
I thought
I didn't
about
buy
it.
it.
I honestly thought about it. I was like, no. This man just taught me the entire run the past hour. I need to pay attention.
I was convinced to buy it, but I realized pretty quickly I would just be like staring at Score Bunny forever.
There you
And it
go.
would just be like a $60 Score Bunny Snap.
That's what the game is.
I could just play Pokemon Snap.
I've been playing it all weekend while operating the stream.
How is it?
I'm just making curry. That's all I do. No, I'm kidding. My copy's actually waiting for me back in Montreal because
okay.
I was here when it got released.
So what starter are you picking?
I don't even know what the starters are, but
Oh,
I usually
got
go
it.
with the fire type.
You got rabbit,
the
frog,
fire-
or monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably going to be the fire.
Okay.
Yes.
The rabbit it is.
Yes. Shout out to rabbits.
There you
See,
go.
I picked it. I boxed it immediately.
I can see why you would be enthusiastic about that one, Lori.
Yeah.
Are we playing a speed? Are we doing a speed run?
Oh yeah. Oh
What?
crap. I thought. I'm
Yeah,
sitting.
we're playing Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Hi, welcome to my Pokemon TED Talk.
We just kind of, have a wanted criminal on our party now.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we just picked up Therian, the thief. He wants to sneak into this mansion and steal something. We're gonna help him out with that for reasons.
Yeah, why not? It sounds like a good idea.
But this is where you're gonna see a bit of other interesting tech in terms of avoiding encounters. So we're in a dungeon. Now, transitioning screens do not reset the move counter in dungeons. So instead, when we transition a screen, it still says that it's auto-saving. So we quit out and we load the auto-save, and it's the same thing as what happened before with saving and reloading.
Yeah. It's just gonna put us like right in front of the loading zone because that's how autosaves work.
Yep.
So we have to watch this loading zone again, but rest assured we did reset our step counter.
Yep.
And save time.
Yeah. At this point, Area 1, so Ring 1 towns do scale up with the amount of party members you have. Since you can only carry 4 party members at a time, it doesn't scale up past this point. But right now it's like level 11.
Yeah.
And Therian's still like level 1. You know, we jumped
I
him up.
need silence for this boss fight. This one's really hard, so just bear with me here. All right.
Try this on the side.
All right. Just hold up. We might have it. Oh God.
Yay!
We did it! We did it!
Oh,
Okay. Whew. That was a close call.
That was difficult.
Well, I think there is cause to celebrate in this case.
Well, go ahead. You got me. You got us the word. donation.
Can I explain one thing quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so when we picked up evasive maneuvers a while ago, we also did pick up a support skill for Tressa that we never talked about. If you saw the little like sparkle in her hand, that was her first support skill, endless items going off, where when you use an item, you have a 25% chance to get it back.
Yep. So we got to keep one of those large soul stones we just
oh,
used.
nice. I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. But go ahead with that donation.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Jennifer Patterson donated $40, and they say
Yo.
keep rocking it.
Oh my goodness, Jennifer! Thank you so much. That's my boss. Or
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
one of the many that I have.
Hi, Zombie Boss.
Shoutouts.
Big shout-outs.
That is amazing. All right, so now we are moving on to the chapter 2 for Tressa. The first boss of which being Omar. This is a mental breaking point for a lot of new runners doing.
This is why I don't suggest Tressa as a starter category, unlike most people would.
It's really simple otherwise, but Omar can break your spirit because, case in point, the practice run I just did before, I got a second try Omar. There was an offline run I did 2 weeks ago where I died 16 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's all RNG how the fight starts, and Zombie will probably explain it when we get there. But
Yep.
it's just chance how the fight starts.
yep.
So I mean, when you're going for PB attempts or world record attempts, if you don't get first try Omar, it's a reset.
It can be, yes, very much so. Now, there are backup strats for it, but it's still, it can be made. But it's okay, though. Whether we get first try or whether we die 16 times, it's all good. We get a first try. Hey, we're going fast for charity. If I die 16 times, that's $32 for charity.
Yep.
And you're already out of death, remember.
Exactly.
got one.
So that'd be $34 for charity.
So, well, and you already have a thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm keeping track. You're at
don't
7
worry.
right now.
Nice. They're keeping me honest, chat.
Make sure you hit 25 so people get in that raffle.
Oh, absolutely. Nope. I don't want to examine her pets.
You don't want to cook the curry?
No.
Want to cook the curry?
No cooking the curry.
What are we getting curry percent?
That's a good question. Keep in mind, I haven't eaten today because I didn't want to mess up the makeup job.
Ooh.
So
That's
Oh.
fair.
I think I may want to go try to figure out where some curry is after this.
I've just been eating pretzels.
I'm always down for curry, just gonna say.
Just a good, like, Musa Moon curry would be great right now. All right, so we're going to go down here, trigger some more cutscenes that we are going to skip, and then we're going to be on our way to Omar.
Skipping cutscenes, man. I'm pretty sure that's cheating.
I
know.
mean, Square decided to make it to where we could skip every bit of story in this game, so...
It's a feature, not a bug.
Praise be to Square.
Oh, absolutely.
Developers, take notes, please.
You please do this more often.
Actually, it's not Square. It's the development studio that they have.
Acquire, yeah.
Yeah. Which one is this one again? I forgot.
Acquire?
Acquire. That's the name of the studio.
I believe so. That's what it says when you go to the title screen. We're
Okay.
gonna see the no, we're not, because you're not gonna like reboot the whole game. You're just gonna
Yeah,
load
no,
back
not,
to the
yeah.
title. I don't know. We can check the copyright information on the title screen.
Better yet, let me use my
Yeah.
Google Food.
I was going to say,
Oh
all
my
of us
God,
have tiny computers in our pockets.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm too busy
Now-
reading all of the notes.
Oh, but it's okay because we get. Oh, hold up. It's fine. It's actually fine. Hold up.
I don't believe him.
No, because we did actually get that spare soul stone.
Try
Yeah.
this.
Oh.
We got that Soulstone dupe, so we're able to use that one there without having to worry about getting a backup.
There we go.
Cool.
Some good levels, but those don't matter. We're level 10, and this is still a level 18 dungeon.
Yeah.
And it only gets worse.
Although those level ups will help the speed, which actually may help Omar RNG a little bit.
Oh yeah, there's
true.
a major difference between the Primrose, Ulbrich, and Therian Haunted routes that makes it a little bit safer. And we're going to talk about Therian's little passive ability, not support skills, but like, you know, Eye for Money or Analyze Foe. Therian has Pick Lock, which means that purple chests can only be opened with Therian in your party.
And he has to be alive, as I found out
He has to
during
be
one of my
alive,
practice
yes.
runs.
You cannot have Therian dead.
Which I didn't even realize Therian was dead during that run. I didn't realize he had...
Yeah, where did Therian die?
And on one of the runs, like between Boulder Fall and here,
Oof.
he died, and I just forgot to res him. And it's like, wait, did we just drag Therian's corpse through the desert?
Yep.
Sure did.
But yeah, in that purple chest right there, using Therian's Pick Lock, we could get the Hasty Helm, which is, as the name implies, a helmet that gives a lot of speed increase.
And we're going to be swapping some jobs, grabbing some skills. And now we're going to make a safety save because here comes the biggest pain in the butt of RNG in this run, in my opinion. Here's Omar. Let's do it.
So good RNG here is your team going first twice. Any of them.
Yeah. This could be fine.
This could be fine. It's risky, though.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Once they get to a certain point, the ads, the kind of side guys, do a more violent attack. Yeah!
Yeah!
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
Try this on the side.
Get out of there.
We just kind of have to, like, you know, hope nobody dies now.
Oh, someone is going to die right there. It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
So,
Do all of life on him.
while you're focusing on that, do you want me to go over some of the stuff we did to our characters?
Go
for
ahead.
This fight? So the first notable thing is that we've made Haunted our second merchant. Having more characters to do hired help with is very good. The second thing we did was we made Cyrus a warrior and taught him 1,000 Spears, which is kind of like Rain of Arrows, except it does spear damage instead of bow damage, and Omar is weak to spear, so that's good. The last thing we did was we taught Therian an ability called Armor Corrosive, which will lower the opponent's attack for a certain amount of turns, or not attack, defense for a certain amount of turns. Hired help is usually set damage no matter what level you are. However, it is actually affected by Armor Corrosive. So by using this ability, we'll be able to do more damage with hired help. And on top of that, we're now going to be using the highest tier of hired help.
Veteran soldier, let's see that damage.
Costs $30,000.
But
We're level 10.
We're level 10.
Beginning.
And we're just going to use the Soul Stone.
oh,
Get out of here, Omar. Get
was a
out
lot
of
of
here.
damage.
Get
Yeah.
out of here.
big
I
damage.
honor you, my queen.
And we got a $20 donation by Corey S, who says, did someone say Cryptech Fox?
Woo! Corey S.
Oh, Corey Shapiro.
Corey S.
Oh. Shout outs to Corey.
Shout out to
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your
Yeah.
generosity.
Look who it is.
Just a quick reminder that any donation $25 and up gives you one entry into our raffle. And also it could be a second raffle that you enter automatically if we just reach $6,000 overall. And then we have stretch goals at $6,750 and $7,500.
Absolutely. We're closing in on that $6,000 mark. That's the tier 1 of that extra raffle stuff. Get that dank merch from NoReset.
I'm just saying, you guys can keep trolling Zombie with Ka-Chunks
Oh,
and
by all
also
means.
be in a raffle. So it's a win-win either way.
Don't you love gambling?
You know, I'll say it
And
right
for
now.
chunks.
I am okay with being roasted live on the internet. My pain is the charity's gain, so let's do it.
You look dead.
So this is okay. So this is the marathon safety strat. I'm ducking in here. I'm going to grab a large olive of life, which sells for 2,000. So that's backup money, as well as grabbing the Huntress job, so I can turn Tressa into a Huntress. And also, this is going to reset the step counter. So all in all, it just makes this the ending of this game a lot safer.
Yeah.
A little bit of a time loss for a lot safer endgame.
I mean, we're at 44-31 right now, and we're about to go into Venom Tooth Tiger. We're making good time.
Yo, great time.
We're making good time.
This is also a good strat because I believe Tressa becomes your second hunter.
Yep.
And that means you get to see the Hunter Tressa outfit.
Which is adorable.
That's something we didn't mention, but when you're in battle or menus, a character with a side job will have like apparel that matches like the character whose main job that is. So
Oh, yeah.
like Hanet kind of like has her best Tressa cosplay going.
Oh, yeah.
And Cyrus with the Ulbrich plate.
All right, so here we got to trigger some cutscenes, and we're going to go buy a shield for someone, go grab some more items to help us with money at the end of the game, and then we get to go fight a very, very scary tiger.
He's an angry, angry cat.
Now, at this point in time, we're in the low teens in level. We may be like low 12, 13, I think, at this
11? Might be a little low.
Also, I just want to mention that this is the last call for Parappa the Rapper 2. Choose the difficulty, which is going to happen before the run starts. So yellow or very hard is in the lead with $90, and blue's behind with 25. With orange and pink have yet to enter the race. So keep donating. You could get a raffle, and you could also affect the outcome of the next game. So donate generously.
Everybody wants to see that nice, very hard run.
I know I do.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching him practice in the practice room, and I was like, oh, this game can be incredibly difficult.
And he makes it look so easy.
Does.
I'm going to be chilling on the couch for that run, and I was specifically told with the insanity of Parappa to not look at anything beforehand. So,
Oh no.
if you're going to scare me like that, you better make it hard for Rose as well. My friends suffer with me.
I suffer for my friends.
Yep.
Thanks.
I forgot to check my money amount when I bought that shield, but no, we are rock solid on
You
money.
should be, yeah.
Yeah, we're rock solid on money.
You haven't done any extra purchases or extra spending or anything like that?
I did a little bit outside of Whistlewood to make up for the frogs.
Yeah, okay.
I spent
I'm
like
saying, okay,
2,400 maybe.
Yeah.
well, in comparison to the route I usually do a route where you use a different tier of hired help on Russell back at the beginning of the run.
Yeah.
And you've spent less money than I do.
Yeah.
So if you're not good,
Be very surprised.
I'm leaving.
All right, so now we get to go hang out with the big scary tiger now. At this point in time, like I said, we're like level 12, 13, somewhere along those lines.
Somewhere around there.
This tiger, I believe, is level 40?
34.
34, close enough.
There are some high level, some chapter 3s. I think the level range of chapter 3s is somewhere like 32 to 40. I want to say like Albus and Yvonne are 40.
Yep.
But Tressa is actually on like the lower half.
Yeah. So, any attack that this tiger that we're about to fight does will one-shot my characters.
You're 11, 10, and 9 characters.
Yep.
Well, before you get one-shotted, we have time for a donation.
Absolutely, go right ahead.
So IG Dagger donated $25, and he says, "Ka-honk, ka-honk, bring that town down," because he's donating towards the last bid war of the day, which is going to be Fate of the Model Town in Untitled Blues game, and he's donated towards Destroy the Model Town.
Woo! Honk, honk!
I'm going to be in the audience for that run, and if there's somebody in the audience not yelling honk during Goose Game, words.
Words will be had.
Yeah.
With
I
them.
would say actions, but I'd get thrown out of the event.
Yeah.
Just a lot of words.
I'm gonna do a safety save there because you can get in a fight of going up the stairs.
I've done that too many times.
Yeah. So here it is, big scary tiger.
Oh boy.
Anything it does will one-shot us. So let's see how it does.
Fortunately, it spends its whole first turn just like,
Doing absolutely nothing.
yeah, it will jump about, which will give it 2 acts per turn.
Yep.
So we just kind of have to break it before it gets its second turn in.
Raining arrows up on them.
I was gonna say, Hanit.
Yeah.
Hanit, please
My turn now.
behave.
For you.
She behaved that time.
Yeah,
She did.
well
I'm
behaved.
proud of her.
It was a little monka-esque, but
And then since this is a skill that doesn't do damage, boosting it just makes it last longer.
right.
All right.
He came up a bit short on that 1,000 spear ability.
Yeah, just a few.
Just a couple of them.
Who's counting, right?
Veteran soldier, let's do this back to back. We're dropping 60,000 gold this time. This game is getting real pay to win. Someone call EA quick.
Something a little funnier thing is you might have noticed Tressa did a bit more damage, and that is because technically each individual soldier will do more damage the less boost you have. But for the sake of damage, it's still worth it to have like 4 soldiers instead of 3.
Now, unfortunately, Hanit is going to be doing the collecting here, so we don't get to hear a thank you. However,
Thank you, honey.
Thank you, Hana.
yep. Thank you, Hanit. You know what? Screw it. I'll donate 5 for that as well. So now we're up to 12.
12.
Oh my gosh, we're doing that so well.
I thought we were going to be at least like 20 by now.
Give it time. Esmeralda could still make me hate life.
Oh, yeah. You have 2 hunters.
Yeah, you do have 2 hunters. Should be safe.
All right. Look at that. Look at that outfit. It's adorable.
Blessed. There's the reason to play the game if you haven't.
I love the outfits in this game.
You want to let them know about the moves I'm picking up?
I wasn't paying attention there.
Leg hold trap and insight.
Okay, leg hold trap is the hunter skill that is like notably why this route is safer. When you use it, not including the turn you're on, for like the next 2 turns or more, if you boost it, the opponent will move at the end of the turn. So it's very useful for like, you know, being able to do damage on shields before you die in 1 hit. And then the other one, insight, is kind of like a taunt type thing. It will make it so that the character that uses insight will be the main target of physical attacks by the boss for as long as insight is up.
Yup. Both of them really are going to help in this last boss fight.
Insight kind of helps in a funny way, but we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
Insight's absolutely necessary, but hopefully the trap we don't have to use.
Yeah, best case scenario, you don't have to use it. And again, Primrose Old Brick route forgoes the hunter entirely, so you have to do a leg holdless fight. Otherwise, you know.
Monkagiga.
What are you, is your route okay? Like.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see if we can hit what we need here.
You're good.
Oh, yeah.
You are way than good. You have 3 olives.
So he needed 88,200 gold there. He has 89,000 and change.
And could have sold for like 4K mode. And is also going to get like 2 tier 4 dungeon eye for monies.
Yeah.
So.
He has plenty of money to finish this out.
Left, not right. Oops.
This dude.
That's okay. We wanted to talk to him anyways.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Look at the swag on that dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I really like
And now he's gone in this cutscene.
Where did he go?
Who knows?
So, as spoiler-free as I can, the story of this last chapter, because Esmeralda's not a character we know beforehand, is some girl comes up to us, punches us, steals our diary, and we have to chase her into the bed.
So I'm not going to lie. I've never actually played through Tresh's story fully. Is that literally all Esmeralda is?
In the post-game area, there's like, okay, so in Primrose's story, there's like this kind of criminal mafia-esque group.
Yeah.
And the post-game story, you learn like several characters were actually a part of this group at one point.
I see.
Esmeralda is part of that group.
Okay.
I still really like just, this girl punched me, took my diary, I need to go beat her up now.
Yeah.
Because I need it back.
Yeah.
She's going to find out all my secrets, and I'm not about that.
Well, yeah.
Not about that life. I'm going to be doing extra safety saves here just for the sake of making sure we don't have to be doing too many run-ins.
And the safety large soulstone there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good pickup, just in case.
Hey, by the way, I just want to point out, I got it on good authority. That being Squeeze65, who's my personal math consultant. We just need 22 more donations of $25, and we will be at 6,000.
Woo, we can make it happen.
With an added $1.37.
We can make it happen.
I'm sure we can
do
pick
it
up somewhere.
I can pitch in the 137.
I mean, we just need a donation train of $25 to start to get going.
Can we get some ka-chunks?
Ka-chunk, baby.
Ka-chunk. 22 ka-chunks. Let's go.
As we go into the final boss fight, BTGG. I will not go into why she's called that, but just trust me.
And that's perfect
Yeah,
energy!
there we go. Turn 1 break
Yeah, that is
on Esmeralda is
That
the
is
best that can go.
what you're looking for.
What to do
All right.
for you?
Letting the hunt begin. Using this.
Here we go.
So that should cover us for basically the rest of the fight.
6 turns of the Armored Corrosive.
Use. There we go.
Yeah.
Did not want you to forget that.
Oh, I wasn't.
I've forgotten that.
So that insight's going to be very important because after this turn, she's no longer broken.
Yeah,
She's gonna
and
be able to
she's going to be
attack.
able to move first because that's how breaks work in this game.
I'm getting excited.
Yeah.
You're good.
Usually right after break, what she does on this next turn is scripted. She's going to change her weaknesses, up her shield from 4 to 6, and use 5 strike, which is usually a multi-hit attack. It would kill all of our party members instantly, but with Cyrus insighted, all 5 of the hits from 5 strikes hit Cyrus.
So he sacrificed
So
himself.
he basically
for us.
sacrifices himself so that the other 3 characters can live on, and he's not going to come back.
No.
Raining arrows up on.
Oh my god, Hana.
On it. Come on, please.
Can I get some Fs in chat for Cyrus?
Yes.
God, Hanit about gave me a heart attack
Oh, my
there.
goodness.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
All right. So we have now used up the 90,000 gold we came in here with, and Esmeralda is still not dead.
That's a thing.
It is a thing. So here we go. What we do next, Inspiriting Plum on Hanit.
No.
No, trust me on this. Yes. Hear me out. Wait, no, wait. Yeah, I did the wrong thing. No worries, we're still good.
It should be fine.
It's perfectly fine, yeah.
Soul Stone for safety.
Even if you do 3 boost collect on Haunted right now, I think it might still be 100.
Let's get a
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
get
there
a
you
thank
go.
you, Haunted,
Pennies.
because Esmeralda's gonna give us
Thank
the
you, Haunted.
30,000
Thank
gold
you,
that we're gonna
Haunted.
use to kill her.
And then,
This is the last hired help.
yeah, tier 4 bosses all have the exact amount of money to give you a tier 4 hired help, and that is Esmeralda.
All right.
All right, we got a few cutscenes to get through. We're gonna skip some cutscenes here.
Yep.
And when we get to those cutscenes, when we get to the one where Tressa is on a beach,
Yeah.
as soon as the bar fills, that's time, I'll let you know.
Get ready on
We
it.
gotta
It
do
comes
some
up quick.
movement. We gotta do some post-boss movement.
Yeah, it's very, very short.
Tressa was in some sort of competition where she had to present a treasure, and she realizes that her diary was her treasure because she learned things on her journey, basically.
Yep.
And she wins the competition.
Very nice. Good job,
Power of
Tressa.
friendship.
Power of friendship, indeed. All right, time is coming up here within the next few
2 more
seconds.
cutscenes, yeah. And
And time.
Time.
Yeah.
what a good run.
Good job, Zombie.
What an amazing run.
Hey, yeah.
So, no deaths on Omar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No deaths on Esmeralda. 1 on Gazarma.
So, yeah, we got, was that a single game over?
Yeah.
A single game
So
over.
1 game over. So
1 game over.
$2 for anyone that wanted to match me on the desk, but you know what? I can't do that. I'm making it $30 for the game over for me personally, and then we got 15 from the thank you, so that is gonna be 45 for me. Also, XenoSync sent me a good chunk of money the other day. I'm gonna be donating $25 on behalf of XenoSync, so thank you so much for that. So that's gonna bring it up to a total of $70, I think I owe you guys.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
All
Something like
right.
that. Someone's doing the math.
Yep, so I'll make sure that donation gets put in right after my run here. But guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Big, huge thank you to the Octopath Traveler community for helping me learn this, giving me all the support and everything. Thank you to all my stream family, Jabagel, Cryptic Fox, Azuri, Cyclops, Lori DeBundikins for coming out here, also being a part of the Octopath community and
Yep.
doing awesome commentary.
Hey, Zombie. Hey, Lori.
Yeah?
If I wanted to speedrun this game, where would I go?
You would go.
You could go to the speedrun.com page, speedrun.com/Octopath, where you could find a Discord server where we have a lot of channels with a lot of different resources throughout. And also we have a Octopath Speedrun's wiki page, which has several routes of varying difficulty and consistency for
Nice.
every category, not just single story, but full game runs as well,
Nice.
and miscellaneous categories.
There's at least 8 characters. That's at least 8 categories right there, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Sounds like fun.
All right, but big thank you everyone that stuck with us out. Let's see that number at 6,000 today. We can do it, guys.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
we can
faith
do
in all
that.
you.
That's no problem.
And thank you, No Reset, for the amazing weekend.
Thank you, ZombiePunk, for the amazing run. Honestly, you've been here the whole week, man. It was a blast having you, hanging out with you. Honestly, every single one of you, I'm just so happy to have you all here with us. It's been as taxing as it is on the staff. It is so fulfilling, and it feels just amazing seeing the whole community come together here in Atlanta to our humble yet amazing show. So thank you. Let's hear it for everyone in the room. All right. What a run. What a day so far. And coming up next, we have Parappa the Rapper 2 on PS2 with Stoic Rose. You still got about 5 minutes to donate towards the difficulty settings, which is the hat color. So if you want to throw some money in that, it's the last call. So we'll be going to a quick transition to set that up, and we'll be right back.